Hey y'all, meteorologist Sydney Goldberg here from the First Alert Desk, and the cold front we've been talking about is now making its way through South Louisiana, and with it, it's popping up a few showers and scattered storms this morning. So if we take a look at our First Alert radar network here in Baton Rouge Metro, starting to see some moderate to heavy rain moving through downtown, a little bit of lightning strikes just headed towards Plaquemine, and with that some heavy to moderate rain, as well as in St. George, Prairieville, starting to get some lighter rain as that heads off towards the east. Up towards the north, good bit of storms as well that just moved through I-55 Greensburg, Kentwood, as well as some heavy rain making its way near Livingston, Hammond, that'll head towards you in the next 10-15 minutes as well. And Franklinton also getting in on some downpours this morning. Certainly needed as well. Prairieville getting in, Gonzales heavy rain to moderate rain as well. That's moving eastward along I-10. French Settlement about to get on some downpours. Not seeing any lightning with those, but just off towards the west that moved through Plaquemine and Addis, starting to get some lightning strikes there. So this is going to be really the pattern through the afternoon. Down towards the south, we did have a little bit of a lightning strike offshore, but it looks like those cells are weakening. So with that, just some heavy rain headed towards Franklin, and that's going to be moving over the Atchafalaya Basin in the next few minutes or so. So played out in the futurecast what to expect through the rest of the morning and through the afternoon. Around 10:30, we'll keep this pattern of scattered showers and storms, but they're going to push eastward. We may even see a few building down towards the south and making their way up towards the north. So around lunchtime, again, seeing a few scattered showers and storms. Nothing severe. This is going to be the case right on through the afternoon and early evening. So 3 p.m., we may get a little bit of a break for some of us, but isolated showers and storms still going to be in the picture, and I think into dinner time as well. So the models are hinting at another round of some scattered showers and storms around 5 to 6 p.m. Then once the cold front starts to sink its way further south, that's when we'll get into a drier pattern and also clearer. So you'll notice by 7, 8 o'clock, clouds are going to continue to push down towards the south as we trend drier overnight and cooler. So in terms of severe weather that we were talking about, that's over. But the Storm Prediction Center does have Hammond, Tangipahoa Parish, and eastward still underneath that 1 out of 5 marginal risk for severe weather until tomorrow morning. But for us, it looks like it's just going to be some storms. So rain chances are at 60%, but that's really through now into the afternoon as it tapers off once that cold front pushes through. Behind the front, drier conditions just in time for the holiday for Thanksgiving and Friday. But then we've got a bit more active pattern beginning by the weekend and into early next week. So isolated showers and storms by Saturday, and Sunday and Monday we'll have to watch for a more scattered pattern through the end of the end of the weekend into early next week. And here's what I'm talking about. This is why I'm starting to think that we're going to get a pretty active pattern because of the rainfall potential through the next week. So with this storm, we're not really seeing a whole lot of rainfall with it because it's so isolated to scattered, right? Well, through the next week, we're expecting a lot of rain from parts of eastern Texas, Louisiana, covering much of the state in that red color, into Arkansas and parts of Mississippi, Alabama, and even southern Tennessee. So if we zoom in here through the next 7 days, so this is through Tuesday, rainfall amounts look like 3 to 4 inches on average, closer to home, maybe 3 to 2 inches, and then that tapers off as you get closer to the coast, around 1 to 2 inches on average. So decent rainfall on the way, certainly welcomed, because here's our current drought monitor. Abnormally dry conditions for many places across South Louisiana, even some moderate drought and severe drought already near Lafayette. So certainly we'll welcome this rainfall because we do need it because the grounds are very dry. And we'll get the latest update on that drought monitor on Thursday. Here's the other good news. Besides the rainfall, the cool down that we've all been waiting for, that's arriving just in time for the holidays. So today, very warm. You certainly felt it if you stepped out the door this morning. But once that cold front moves through, we'll not only trend drier, but also cooler. And we'll feel it starting tomorrow. Highs only in the upper 60s. And then nice and cool and fall-like for Thanksgiving, highs in the low to mid 60s. We'll see that again on Friday. So that's running below normal for this time of year. We will warm up by the weekend with some of those rain chances, but temperature's really going to stay right around average for this time of year. So we'll certainly take it. We'll feel nice, finally break out the sweaters just in time for Thanksgiving. So morning will start out chilly. In fact, because it'll be breezy behind that cold front, some of those wind chills could be into the 30s. Once we get into the afternoon though, much nicer, lots of sunshine, staying dry in the low 60s, highs topping out in the low to mid 60s as well, making for a comfortable evening and clear, temperatures dropping into the low 50s for dinner time, so it will feel really nice if you have any Thanksgiving festivities. Outside right now on our Sky Night camera, this is out looking downtown. We do have a good bit of cloud cover with those scattered showers and storms, but look at this. You know there's a cold front on the way because of the current temperature divide. So Gonzales and Hammond in the low 80s, but the cold front has already started to push through Baton Rouge with that some of the rain. So rain, cooled air, and then cold air filtering in behind that cold front. This is a pretty picture that we like to see because this means the cooler air is on the way. So here in Baton Rouge Airport, we're in the low 70s, but 80s elsewhere, Patterson, Houma, Slidell, Bogalusa, all into the low 80s as that cold front continues to push to the southeast, and we'll enjoy that nice cooler air just in time for the holiday. So I do have good rain chances continuing until about dinner time. Then we'll taper off to about 10% just for some of those lingering showers, but for the most part, scattered showers and storms will continue through the afternoon. And then we'll also trend drier and much cooler. So 65 by 9 and into the 60s once we get into midnight. So today, once we get through the afternoon, scattered showers and storms, we're really going to get a good picture following by Wednesday with highs into the upper 60s. By Thursday for Thanksgiving, we're only talking about highs in the low 60s continuing into Black Friday as well. So really it is going to be nice fall weather continuing for Thursday and Friday with sunny skies. Then once we arrive to the weekend, we'll reintroduce some of those rain chances and a slight warm up, but temperatures are still running close to normal through the weekend. So Jeff Morrow will have more information on our noon show for you concerning the scattered showers and storms expected through the afternoon, what to expect for Thanksgiving, and more on what to expect for the weekend and early next week.
Southern Air of Baton Rouge says no, 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 no interest, no money down, no payments for 12 months on HVAC, plumbing, and electrical services. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn more.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.